That's coming up next.
Striper.
John Jackson will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, when you look into the numbers, they can be a little bit deceiving. Normally, most pitchers pitch better at home, but not this guy. He actually prefers and pitches better on the road. We'll see how he does and if he can adapt and start pitching better at home in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch is popped up. Camargo has a play. One down. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to show up, but I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Hey, we got one out here.
Into the windup and the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So here is Nico Hulsizer, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit on the ground to third. Throw is in time for the first out of the second. Stepping in next, Brendan McKay. Now the pitch.
The designated hitter.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. He loses him on ball 4. So the next to bat will be Taylor Walsh. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. At the plate now, Jim Haley. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game. set to get his evening at the plate started. Esteban Quiroz trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Michael Gigliotti. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's a base hit on the line. In now, Ryan Bolt. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Heredia will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Mike Brasso digging in at the plate. Here's the first pitch. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Nico Holsizer. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Brendan McKay will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Popped up. Jackson will take it himself for the first out of the inning. So now to the plate, Taylor Walls. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Wow, this one bounces off the pitcher. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Jim Haley is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Slow grounder to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. At the plate now is Esteban Quiroz. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it.
I got it.
1 down. Next up, Michael Gigliotti. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Nope.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Still 1-2. Hard hit towards center. Heredia is there, 2 gone. Now at the plate, here is Ryan Bolt. He flew out in his last debut.
Right fielder, Ryan.
Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Sanchez is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Michael Brasso. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. The pitch. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Nico Holsizer will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And that'll bring in the versatile Brendan McKay. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Softly hit out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Josh Tomlin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 5-2 the final score tonight. The Bulls get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Aaron Slegers wins his 3rd of the season. Josh Fleming records the save, his 9th of the year. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the Durham Bulls and the Gwinnett Stripers. It's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next.
Gwinnett Stripers.
Kiki Thomason, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Hernandez is there. And that retires the side. And inning in the books tonight, still scoring. Stepping in once again is John Jackson. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Solo shot here to left. Number 17 for him on the season, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Digging in next, John Jackson, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater.
So now here is John Jackson. He bounced out last time up. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Out to straightaway center. Diaz gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Gwinnett Stripers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Sean earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Time for baseball of the minor league variety as the show brings you coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Durham Bulls and the Gwinnett Stripers. It's baseball on the show. Kyle Muller, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Batting third.
So now here is Michael Brasso looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Drilled right back up the middle. One there. On to first, a double play.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys.
Next to hit is John Jackson, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Even though he's batting right-handed in this particular bat, this guy swings it from both sides of the plate. Numbers pretty much the same across the board. A terrific hitter. Right-handed in this at-bat, but if you try to switch this guy around from the left side, he can do some damage also.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Next to dig in, John Jackson. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Pops this one up. Jones waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also, now to bat, John Jackson.
First baseman.
And now the first pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Going back is the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the 1st out. Step back. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Goins fields it cleanly. On to first, and they get the double play. So next to hit is John Jackson. Flew out last time up. First delivery to him. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 1 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Striding in is Jim Haley. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Popped him up. Goins over to his left. 2 down. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Bull.
This is a guy we've talked about before, and he's getting a lot.
close before we melt.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend. We've got baseball on the show. Shane Baz gets the call for game 1 of the series. So next to bat will be John Jackson. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. 0-1, here's the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 0-2 once more. Lifted the other way, dirt out. Now it'll be John Jackson. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And foul. Here's the 0-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right.
Score! Score! Come on, score!
Heredia rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
Anthony Santander.
1-1. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Jason Gifner.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit. 1 run is scored. Throw won't get him.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't see.
Now to the plate, here is John Jackson. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be Anthony Santander. Singled in his last at-bat. Smoke toward the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there. Able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is stepping up is Ryan Bolt. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Grounded to the right. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs here. No base. Into the box, John Jackson, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually...
And this throw gets away from him. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw.
Always productive.
Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Brett Sullivan.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can.
And now, John Jackson, 2 RBIs already, looking for more here.
Jackson.
Working ahead.
Now the first pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count. All he wants to do is get that first pitch over for a strike, but the batter knew the same thing, and he jumped all over it, smashing it into seats for a 4-run blast.
And now here is Taylor Walls starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads up.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
12-3 is the way this one ends. The Gwinnett Stripers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation. Next to hit, John Jackson. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to deep right field.
Go, go, go. Round it hard, round it hard.
But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Carrara, trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. So now into the box is Jason Kipnis, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. Digging in will be John Jackson. Tripled and later scored first time around. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up.
Run it out,
throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Striding forward now is the DH, John Jackson. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Jackson.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away.
Hey, you can do it, kid. No one better up there. Let's go.
Popped up. Bruhan moving to his left. He's got it 1 away. Next will be the designated hitter, John Jackson, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Line hard down the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 0-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 19th home run for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases-loaded situation. Got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he does, jumping all over this. It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case like that.
Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry.
His rise just keeps on going.
Keep fighting today.
A coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers.